Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go and turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, it all happened when they were celebrating grandma's birthday and Prita fell down after she felt dizzy, and the whole family assumed that Prita is pregnant. And Prita tells Karan that they should go and confirm from test, but Karan said that they will do the pregnancy test, but not now. And Prithvi finally realized that he is going to die soon because of the trouble that he is getting from both Kritika and Sherlin at the same time. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Mahesh calls his sons and Karan immediately rushes to hug Mahesh, and Karan says that Mahesh is really looking handsome. Mahesh replies that he is even more happy because of Karan, because Karan is going to become a father and he will become a grandfather. Raki looks at Mahesh and Karan signals to Mahesh to turn his back. Raki asks that why is Karan being so stubborn, because she feels that the baby that is coming to their family will be the most handsome. And Mahesh replies that if it is a girl, then she can be even more pretty. Mahesh says that then they will still retain the title of being handsome. Karina asks that where is Prita, and Karan replies that Prita went out for some work. Karina explains that why did Karan let Prita go out alone, because women should not be allowed to go out alone in their condition. And Karan sees Prita coming, and Shirley immediately asks Karina to come with her because they have to prepare before Grandma comes back. Mahesh hugged Prita, explaining that Prita has given them the best gift of their life and everyone leaves to get ready. Prita stumbles and she drops her purse, dropping the pregnancy test kit as well. Karina picks the kit for Prita and then asks that what is it. Prita replies that she just wants to be sure if she is really pregnant. Karina replies that they do not test their pregnancy using the kit and they always call a woman to confirm the test because she has had a pregnancy before Kritika and she used the test kit and she had a miscarriage, and that is why Grandma got superstitious, so they always call a woman to come and do the test. And it was different in the case of Sherlin because Sherlin was already at the hospital, but Prita is pregnant and she will not use the test kit, and Prita leaves and Karan hears their conversation. Prita was in the room and she wonders why she cannot use the pregnancy test kit because it will prove if she is actually pregnant, and she doesn't want to ruin everyone's happiness. Karan enters the room giving Prita the test kit, and Prita asks if Karan actually brought it for her. Karan replies that Prita can be sure if she is pregnant, and Prita should only tell him first because he is the father of the child and he has every right to know if Prita is going to become a mother. Prita, worrying, asks Karan that what would happen if she is not pregnant, and Karan replies that even then, they will still be together, and Prita rushes into the bathroom in excitement. The party begins and the guests started arriving. Sarla also enters the house along with Shriti and Janki, and they were welcomed by Grandma. Shriti asks Kritika who was with Samir, and Kritika leaves, and Samir also praises Shriti for her look. Shriti asks Samir that if she is an aunt, then what will Samir be? Sherlin comes there and asks if Shriti has come. Janki comes there and asks about Prita, and Samir quickly leaves. Then Sherlin asks if Janki has brought an expensive necklace for Prita. Janki replies that she has brought loads of happiness and she knows that Sherlin is jealous of Prita because Prita is going to become a mother and Sherlin should remain jealous. Sala comes there and asks Janki to come with her because she needs to talk with her. Shriti takes Sherlin aside saying that she needs to talk with her. Shriti asks if Sherlin believes that she lost her child because of Prita, and Sherlin agrees, but Shriti replies that she was just suspicious of Mahira, but now she is sure that Sherlin got hit by the truck on the same road in which Sherlin tried to kill Prita. Sherlin was shocked, and Sherlin asks that who told Shriti. Shriti replies that she got to know the truth because of Sherlin's nervousness and because of the fear that was forming around Sherlin's eyes, and Sherlin was really nervous, and Shriti turns away in anger. Prita comes out of the bathroom and she was shocked and she was not even able to say anything. Karan, helping Prita to sit, asks Prita that where is the kit. Then Karan rushed into the bathroom and finds the kit. Karan comes out and replies that it is positive and this means that Prita is pregnant. Prita started smiling and she asks Karan, and Prita says that she was a lot worried before and there was a lot of questions in her mind, and Karan asks if all the questions has ended. Prita says that she doesn't feel anything, and Karan says that it is just the beginning and it will take some time, and Karan and Prita once again hug each other. Sherlyn enters the room and she says to herself that Karan and Prita are happy, and she asks both Prithvi and Risha, but she is still alone. And she knocks on the door saying that everyone is calling Karan and Prita for the celebration. Karan says that they will come after getting ready, and Sherlyn was really frustrated, thinking that why is everyone asking for just Prita when they are celebrating Grandma's birthday. Karina comes to Sherlyn and asks her about Prita, but Sherlyn gets frustrated and shouted at Karina, but she quickly composed herself and says that she has called Karan and Prita and they are coming. Prita along with Karan walks down the stairs and everyone started calling for the celebration of the child. Prita asks Salah and Salah blesses Prita, and Karan also takes blessings from Salah, and Salah wishes Karan and Prita both well. Shriti asks if she can now meet Karan and Prita now, but Salah allows Shriti, saying that she is still not finished. Shriti then asks Karan and Prita, and they all started joking. Janki says that she is filled with aura of the new child, and Shriti says that Prita should give birth to the new child, and it should be a girl, but not like her, because then she will not be the only one and only in the world. Prita and Karan says that they should wait for everyone to arrive before announcing the pregnancy, and Raki says that it is for a good moment that not everyone has arrived and they should keep the pregnancy hidden for some time. Karan replies that he really wanted to post about it on social media, but everyone stops him. Samir says that he has already posted it, and Maya scolded Samir and asked him to delete it. Karina also says that she has also made a mistake, and she clarifies that she did not post anything, but she forgot the cake in the kitchen. Prita says that she will bring the cake, but Raki stops Prita, saying that Prita will not work, and now Sherlyn will take care of everything. And Raki asks Sherlyn to bring the cake, and everyone help Prita to leave. Sherlyn got to the kitchen saying that she ate Prita, and Prithvi calls Sherlyn on the phone asking about her health and the party. Sherlyn says that the entire family is working for Prita and they don't even care for her, and she was not even given a birthday, but they are now throwing a grand party for Prita. Prithvi tries to explain to Sherlyn that her pregnancy was hidden for a lot of time, but after the family found out, they treated her with a lot of care. But Sherlyn says that it was just an act, and now they are caring for Prita more and completely ignoring her, and she feels as if they were treating her child as adopted. Prithvi replies that Sherlyn's baby was truly adopted because he was the father of the child. But Sherlyn, however, says that her child died because she went to kill Prita, and now Prita is the murderer of her child, and she will now make Prita pay by killing her child during the party. Prithvi tries to warn Sherlyn not to do anything that will cause her to be thrown into the jail, but Sherlyn says that Prithvi must not try to scare her because her mind is made up, and Sherlyn ends the call. Prithvi was worried, wondering how he would stop Sherlyn from trying to kill Prita's child, and Sherlyn asked Prithvi to see that she will kill the child of Prita today in the party. Prithvi tried to shout at Sherlyn, warning her that she must not do anything of sort, but Sherlyn ends the call, and Prithvi gets worried, thinking how he will be able to stop her, and Prithvi thinks of calling Kritika to try to inform Kritika that Sherlyn will try to harm Prita. Prithvi tries calling Kritika, but Kritika was enjoying with the family and she couldn't see that her phone was ringing. And they laugh at Karan, who asks that what did he say, and Mahesh says that Karan had never been so possessive regarding Prita. Prithvi thinks that how can he stop Sherlyn when he is far away, otherwise he would have done anything to stop Sherlyn. The entire family demands Karan to promise, and Karan eventually accepted that he would not fight with Prita under any circumstance, and he would even remain by Prita's side, and he even promised to not take any step even if Prita fight with him, and he would always stand beside Prita, and the entire Luthra family were happy. Shriti says that it feels really nice to see everyone so happy after such a long time, and Mahesh, talking to Salah, says that it is because of Salah's daughter. Karan asks that but it is not just the effort of Prita, and Mahesh immediately accepted, saying that it could not have been possible without Karan. Girish accidentally drops ketchup on Prita's dress and he apologizes, but Prita at once says that there is nothing to be worried about, and Prita takes excuse to go and wash it off, and Salah and Shriti also accompany Prita. Sherlyn opens the fridge door, and seeing the cake, she says to herself that she knows that they also brought cake for Prita with Grandma's birthday cake. Sherlyn thinks that Prita is putting salt on her injuries, but there's nothing to worry about because today, she would make sure that Prita pays and that everything that Prita is now wishing for would end. Girish enters and Sherlyn asks Girish to bring out the cake. Salah was with Prita in the bedroom and Salah asked Prita to give her feet to her because she has brought something really important for her. Salah then made Prita wear the black ribbon, saying that she brought it for Prita from the temple, but she was not feeling comfortable giving it to Prita downstairs. Prita asked Sala not to be worried because even Grandma made her wear the black ribbon on her hand. Sala was amazed, and then Sala asked Prita to be relaxed and calm because the bad omen of those close to them is what causes the problem. Prita asked that how will she have any problem when there is a lot of people around her who loves her. Charlene walks to the hall and she gets mad seeing that the entire Luthra family were sitting and really enjoying themselves, and Charlene thinks that she must ruin all their happiness, and then she sees the balls and she thinks that she will place the ball on the stairs, so when Prita comes down, then Prita will fall and the child would also die, and this way no one will be suspicious of her. Raki says that she would go and ask if the cake is ready, and then Raki asks from Charlene if the cake is ready, and Charlene says that Girish is bringing it out. Then Raki asks everyone to get ready because they are about to be ready for the cake cutting ceremony. Raki asks Karan to go and bring Prita because Hala is also with her. Karan, entering the room, asks that what is mother and daughter talking about. Sala replies that it is nothing, but she is saying that Prita would have to hear her lectures for 9 months. And Sala says that even Karan is about to become a father, so he would also have to hear her lectures. Karan accepted to listen to any lectures from Sala, saying that Sala must not worry about the new child because it will make him so mischievous, and Sala would have to hold his ears. Sala says that whatever Karan does, the child will not be more mischievous than him. Prita immediately stops Karan, and Karan complains to Sala that Prita even hit him with a ball. Sala was shocked. Then Sala wants Prita not to tease Karan anymore. Prita asks Sala not to take Karan's side, and Sala replies that he would always love Prita, but then Prita should also let her take Karan's side. Karan then asks Prita to go because Raki is calling her, and he will be here and he will talk with his mother-in-law. Samru, sitting with Grandma, says that he has even thought of a name for the child. Kritika asks if Samir has dreamt whether it will be a son or a daughter, but Samir replies that it is not important because he has thought of the names in either cases. Karina says that they will not talk about that today because they will celebrate Grandma's birthday today, and Karina asks that who will dance for Grandma, and Samir says that it is a surprise. Charlene was standing near the stairs and she was looking at the balls, and she sees Prita coming with Shriti, and then she sees Prita slipping from the balls and she slips and falls on the ground from the stairs. Prita sees blood coming out of her body and everyone were worried. Raki was not able to control herself, and suddenly Karina calls Charlene's name, asking that what has happened, and everything that has been happening was Charlene's imagination, and Charlene comes out of her imagination and she tells Karina that she was smiling because she is feeling really happy for the family. Kritika gets a call from Prithvi. Karina asks Kritika to watch where she is going. Kritika calls Prithvi asking that what has happened because she was not able to attend to his calls. Prithvi thinks that how can he inform Kritika that Charlene is about to make a mistake, and then Prithvi explains to Kritika that Kritika should take care of Charlene because Charlene might be in depression and Charlene might attempt to do something wrong to Prita, and Kritika should take care of everything and be with Prita. Kritika says that she never thought of it this way and she would always take care of Prita, and Kritika asks that what did Prithvi have to say for calling her earlier. Prithvi replies that he had the most important news, and it is that he loves Kritika a lot. Prita was walking down the stairs, but Grandma stops Prita, saying that what is the hurry, and Prita should walk slowly because they are not in a hurry. Samir says that he feels that Prita should always walk with Karan, and Karan apologized to Sala, saying that he needs to hold the hand of his wife. Grandma says that Karan is really a deceiver because she was Karan's girlfriend before, but now Karan has made Sala his girlfriend. Karan says that he is famous, and first he had Prita's grandma as his girlfriend, then Prita became his wife, but he still has grandma as his girlfriend, and both Karan and Prita walk past the balls without Prita falling. Shriti sees the balls on the staircase and thinks that who could have dropped them there, but she thinks that it might just be a mistake, so she picks the ball up and walks downstairs to the hall. Grandma was standing with the family, and a friend wishes Grandma happy birthday. Grandma immediately greets Yashudam, and Yashudam asks that how is Grandma doing. Karina says to Prita that Yashudam is the same doctor that she told her about, and whatever Yashudam says is bound to happen. Karina introduced Prita to Yashudam as Karan's wife, and both Karan and Prita takes Yashudam's blessings. Yashudam says to Sala that she was the one that bat Karan, and Mahesh says that she was behind his bat, and Mahesh also takes Yashudam's blessings. Yashudam says that she is a friend to grandma, but to the world she is a doctor, so she came after hearing the news. Karina says that they are sure that Prita is about to become a mother, but Yashudam must confirm it. Yashudam asks Prita to sit, and Yashudam looks at Prita's hand, and after performing the complete checkup, Yashudam tells the family that they are going to get double happiness, and Yashudam says that Prita is about to give birth to twins, and the entire luthra family rejoice with happiness. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it to your loved ones, comment below, and please subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.